All right, if you would, if you're at the door and you need a seat, we have plenty down in the front. Go ahead and come on down. Come on down. And hello, I'm Carla Crenshaw, the Arts Education Supervisor for Cumberland County Schools, and I would like to welcome you to our first ever Arts Educators Showcase. So this evening, we will be featuring the amazing talents of our very own band, chorus, dance, orchestra, theater, and visual arts teachers. So they have done a lot of great things, and I know you're going to enjoy it. I am not sure if Dr. Conley is here or not, but I would like to thank him for all he does to support arts education in our county. I would also like to recognize Ms. Susan Williams, board member who just stepped in, a former choral director in Cumberland County. Thank you for being here. Also, I would like to thank Mr. Pope, the principal at Jack Britt High School, and to all his staff who assisted us today. They have bent over backwards to help us. I know that Hillary Bogers has done all kinds of running around for us with sound and everything else, and I would like to thank her as well. So tonight's program is completely digital, so hopefully you got a little program flyer that you can scan on your phone. I will send out an updated one. A few of you added, a few that jumped into a group, and I will fix that and send it out to all of you so that you have it. But you should have received that slip, so scan the QR code and you'll be able to see the program as we go along. So we will be recording, and thanks to our communications department, they will also be taking photos. They will be moving around the room taking photos, so just pretend they're not there, and hopefully we get lots of great things to share on the website. It has been a thrill today, as I told you earlier, watching you prepare for this. And like I said, it brings me back to my band director days, getting all nervous and excited about a performance. I felt the excitement today, and it was wonderful to see all of you bring artwork out, participate in the groups, and really just jump in and enjoy your PD today. So thank you for that. As you enter Jack Britt High School, I hope you noticed in the atrium all the artwork, and you had an opportunity to view the tremendous pieces that we have out there. Please make sure that you take time after the program, if you haven't already, to go by and take a look at the work. So we will begin our showcase now with two pieces performed by our orchestra group, our orchestra teachers. They will be playing The Old Sioux Trail by Brian Holmes, followed by Catharsis by Amy Kahn. Janice Swope is our director today, and she is also our lead orchestra teacher. And now our orchestra. Wonderful, wonderful.
Absolutely.
They are going to exit, and our band members are going to come up on this side. All right, so next up, we will have our band group. This is made up of some band directors, middle school, high school, a few music teachers, some orchestra people who also play both instruments, band and orchestra. So they are lucky enough to sit in on both groups. We will start today with Invicta by James Swearingen, conducted by one of our newest Cumberland County band directors, Kaylin Walter, who is at Reed Ross Classical, followed up by the Washington Post March by John Philip Sousa, conducted by Roosevelt Pratt at T.E. Smith High School. up, we are going to have Ms. Shantae Hill. If you would come on up. Right here. Okay, very good. And Shantae is going to be singing Hero by Mariah Carey.
Thank you, Shante. That was wonderful.
All right, next up we have our dance group performance. This piece was choreographed by Aubrey Sedgren, who is the dance teacher here at Jack Britt High School. And our dance instructors will perform the piece named Time by Nathan Lanier. So. Dance teachers are just a little bit extra motivated. I think they met 3 or 4 times before today to prepare theirs because they had a lot of choreography. So dedication too. Up next we will have a vocal duet singing Scandalize My Name. Please welcome LaSherry Drawn, music teacher at Redwood, and Takara House, music teacher at Lucille Souders.
Never gonna believe this. Thank you, Miss Crenshaw. You're never gonna believe this. I can't hear you, honey. Hold on.
Come on, girl.
I don't know if my mic works. It's okay. No, it doesn't work. It's you don't need it.
That's all right.
Girl.
Baby, we're gonna share it. Well, let's share this mic like we're gonna share this tea, okay?
So, but before, hey y'all, how y'all doing? Hey y'all. Look, we got some instructions that we need to tell y'all before we start, okay? I don't know if y'all ready to receive this hot tea. Are y'all ready to receive this tea? Okay. So, when we point to y'all, you have to say, no, no. Okay? You think they got it?
I think they got it.
All right, so let's try it real quick. We're gonna practice.
No.
Perfect. We are educators. We know how to do this stuff, right? Okay. All right, so, girl, you have to tell me. Well, I met my sister the other day, gave her right in my hand, but just as sure as my back was turned, no, she scanned
I met my neighbor the other day, gave him my right hand, just as soon as my back was turned.
Girl, what you do?
Scandalized my name. Now do you call that a neighbor?
No, no.
Do you call that a neighbor?
No, no.
Do you call that a neighbor?
No, no.
Scandalize my name.
Oh, girl. I got one for you. I met the deacon. No, the deacon girl. Yes, ma'am. The other day, I gave him my right hand, but just as sure as my back was turned, that's what he did.
Scandalize your name.
Hey, girl, yes, ma'am. Now, do you call that a deacon? Do you call that a deacon?
No, no.
Do you call that a deacon?
No, no.
He scandalized my name.
Well, you're not gonna believe this one. I met my preacher, the preacher, the other day. Give him my right hand.
And that's why we don't serve at his church.
Just as soon as my back was turned, he scandalized my name. Now do you call that a preacher?
No.
Do you call that a preacher? Do you call that religion? No.
She scandalized my name.
He scandalized my name.
They scandalized my name.
Thank you to Sherry and Clara, and also Monique McLeod from E.E. Smith for playing piano with them. Thank you. Up next, we will have our theater arts teachers performing. They will be performing All I Really Need to Know I Learned in Kindergarten by Robert Fulgham, adapted by Ernest Zillow, music and lyrics by David Caldwell. And please see the program for who will be playing which parts. Theater arts teachers.
Okay, students, we are going to perform a piece that is Reader's Theater. Who knows what Reader's Theater is?
Oh, I know, Scarlett. Yes, Reader's Theater is when you hold a script and you're standing in front of the audience and you don't necessarily need a set or a prop.
Okay, hold on. Bring on the cubes.
Okay, how about you use this script? And you don't have to worry about not being in character. Because they're going to pay attention to your character and the way that you speak.
Okay, and we're going to also use conference, the kindergarten class decided on the classic old rags to riches story, Cinderella.
You know how it goes. Shy, agreeable protagonist victimized by abusive step-parents waits for the glittering fair of godliness, all to be then married off.
Well, in other words, if you're good-hearted, good-looking, and you have a fairy godmother, you got it made.
And it was a good choice from the teacher's perspective, because there are so many parts, each child can get a role.
Yeah, and a list of characters was completed because the class had discussed the plots of the drama.
There was the absolutely ravishing Cinderella.
The evil stepmother!
The wicked two stupid stepsisters!
And the beautiful and wise fairy godmother.
The pumpkin. The niece.
The coachman.
Horses!
The king.
And all the people who came to the king's ball.
Yeah.
The generals! Ooh, the admirals!
Knights.
The princesses.
And, of course, the ultimate object of
Everybody's desire! The prince.
Who, if you recall, was really just a salesman pushing his inventory of glass slippers.
Yeah.
So, there. All the children were allowed to pick their own roles, and as the parts were allotted, every child got a role. Everybody had a part. Except one small boy who had remained quiet and disengaged throughout the selection process. Norman. A kid who was somehow different, not weird, just different in how he looked at things. Norman was always thinking, and like so many misunderstood but great thinkers, Norman was teased a lot by his classmates and pushed to the fringes of kindergarten society. Well, Norman, what part do you want to play? Well, I want to be the pig. The pig. There's no pig in Cinderella. Well, there is now.
Norman did not identify as a footman, or a mouse, or even a pumpkin. Yep, he knew his character. Big.
And he was not about to give up his part in the play and go and stand against the wall like a loser would stand.
See, he intended to participate wherever pigs fit in the scheme of things. I don't know, without giving up dignity or identity. But he took it for granted that there was a place for pigs, and that teacher should know about it. So what do you do when you've got the kid who's already thinking up a costume of dark pink pants and that beautiful Easter shirt with the pink and white stripes, using his mom's ear tie for a little tail? I mean, what do you say to an innocent little pig who doesn't have his acting career going because it's teetering on the brink of humiliation?
What do you say to all the pigs? All those who are different, who don't accept the available boxes and pigeonholes?
So, what did the teacher say in the moment? Sometimes teachers sound a lot more like fairy godmothers than we give them credit for.
So be it. Norman was declared the pig in the story of Cinderella. It was quite fine with all the other children because no one else wanted to be the pig.
Got different.
Anyway.
And since there was nothing in the script explaining that the pig was supposed to do something, the action was left totally up to... Yes, as it turned out, Norman gave himself the all-time best walk-on part in the history of children's theater. He decided to be Cinderella's personal pig. And everywhere she went, he went.
He made no sound. He said nothing. He simply sat on his back haunches and followed her everywhere, observing everything, like some short, bacon-flavored Greek chorus.
The expressions on his face reflected the details of the dramatic action. Looking worried,
Sad,
Anxious,
hopeful,
puzzled,
mad,
bored,
sick,
not that bored.
and pleased at the moment. That was required.
One look at the pig, and you knew. The pig was so sincere, so earnest, so very there.
Yes, Norman created such a dramatic tension that the people who knew what the story was about and how it was supposed to end just began to have doubts.
At the climax, when the prince finally brings Cinderella that slipper of glass and places it on her foot, delicately and gently. No, we won't talk about how it done. And finally, the prince and Cinderella hug, and then head off to be happily ever after. This is when Norman came to life. He went wild with joy, dancing around on the stage. Barking like a dog.
Norman! There might be a pig in Cinderella's story, but there's definitely not a dancing, barking pig.
The presentation at the teachers' conference was a smash hit.
Well, you know what, Norman? Knock him dead, pig.
When Norman danced his dance, the crowd of weary teachers laughed, wept,
Well, the kindergarten class had many invitations to come and perform their highly acclaimed production of Cinderella. Sometimes the teacher would have to explain what it was about the performance that was so unique.
You see, we have a pig in the show.
and when the teachers saw Norman, they knew that the real Cinderella was not the little girl with the blonde hair and the button nose, but Norman, the dancing, barking pig.
And they knew that the real fairy godmother was not the child waving the wand, but the teacher standing weeping in the wings.
Kindergarten teachers know magic when they see it.
was wonderful. I don't think I've ever seen a dancing barking pig.
Or
That was wonderful, wonderful. All right, up next we will have a vocal soloist, Quanisha Crankfield, music teacher at Ben Martin Elementary, will be singing Misty. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Next, we have two things, two acts left. Next, we have an instrumental soloist, pan flute, Mr. John Scorch, the orchestra director at Terry Sanford High School, will perform "The Lonely Shepherd" by James Last on pan flute. Wonderful, thank you, Mrs. Phillips. Our final piece and group tonight will be our choral music group, and we have elementary music teachers, middle school and high school choral music teachers all performing together. And as they come up on stage, they're going to take just a moment to set their risers up and get in place before I do their song introductions. As I said before, as they're entering, one of the reasons I wanted to do this was for us to remember what it's like to be performers and remember what it's like to create. So thank you all. You are amazing at arts educators, and I am so proud to be the coordinator for you. You make my life easy every day, and if I don't tell you enough, thank you for everything you do. This group is under the direction of Miss Amy Stovall conducting, and I did not put in the program, but I would like to thank Sarah Sapinski, music teacher at E.E. Miller, for being the accompanist today. Their pieces will be I Will Arise, arranged by Alice Parker and Robert Shaw, and they will end with I Dream a World, words by Langston Hughes, music by Andre Thomas.
I will arise and go to Jesus. He will embrace me in his arms, of my dear Savior. Oh, there are 10,000 charms. Jesus, I will arise, some like flaming tongues of arms, praise the fountain, Jesus on his smile. Come thou fount of
Thank you so very much for being here today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. Please take a moment to stop by the artwork on your way out if you have not visited it yet. And we can start thinking of some songs for next year. Our first annual, so hopefully this will be something we can continue to do. So thank you for being here tonight and enjoy this afternoon. Enjoy your evening.